Where is the cultural heart of Japan? If Tokyo represents the future, then where do you go to see the past? As my friend and I were planning this trip, we asked ourselves this very question and decided it wouldn't be a trip to Japan if we didn't see the home of 16 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This is how two friends spent their time in Kyoto.
Yes, I mean there's hardly any Japanese people here at all.
Yeah.
It is all tourists. It's a huge tourist trap, including us.
I mean, maybe it's one of those things where you do once and never again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're a New Yorker, you never go to Times Square. It's the same kind of deal. Not just any tourist trap. The Fushimi Inari Shrine, dedicated to the Shinto god of rice, dates back to 711 AD, and its shining red temples stand second only to the Senbon torii, where visitors can come and walk through thousands of torii gates on their way to the shrine at the summit. But before we went down, we decided to take a little detour and got lost.
That's hilarious,
Dude, what do you think of this hike so far?
I hate everything about it.
Yeah, if he hates everything, that's not the inside of a McDonald's.
Look, that's cool.
Yeah. Dude, there's so many of these places. I wonder what they are. Like, I wish I knew more about them.
Yeah, there's an AMG. You see that?
Yeah, a Mercedes AMG just covered in trash. Rip. We spent the rest of our time at Mount Inari aimlessly wandering around its many shrines, features, and more before heading to the Golden Temple. So I'm here at the Golden Temple in Kyoto, and this temple was built by the Shogun of Japan. Not of Japan, probably this region, but they bought this land. This house behind me originally belonged to some family, and then the Shogun bought it. He ended up converting it to a temple. Well, at first it was his private retreat, and then afterwards it was converted to a temple, which is what it is today, where anyone can come here and visit for 500 yen. It's pretty cool. It's beautiful. It's just covered in gold, and you can see the sun just beautifully beaming off of it, especially right now as the sun's getting close to setting. It's quite a spectacular view. It's gonna cost a fortune to keep this place perfect.
That's why it's $4 a person. I mean, look. Every bush, everything is clipped.
Yeah. You got a point.
I mean, all the little islands in the water, you have to take a boat out there.
Yeah.
You'd have to trim the grass, trim the trees. You can't leave the branches there. You'd have to carry the branches back and dispose of them. And this place is probably 5-6 acres or something like that.
Yeah. And so we explored the rest of the grounds at the Golden Temple. And then in the morning, we went to Kyoto's Old Town. Alright, so this Higashiyama district was constructed to look and feel like feudal Japan. And I've got to say, it does a really good job of doing that. All of the architecture just looks so different than anything else I've experienced, and it's really cool to just be here. And if you venture to the top of this district, you will see another wonder of Japanese architecture. The detail, the colors, that red just beautifully shines. It's incredible. You impressed?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Like I said, I think a couple trips to Home Depot and I could probably build something similar to this.
So as Trevor was busy entertaining his Bob the Builder fantasy, I decided to go on ahead and check out this temple that was built in 778 AD and is dedicated to the god of compassion and is famous for its large wooden stage Kiyomizu-dera. You know, the old wise tale says, if you jumped off that stage and survived, you would be granted any wish that you want. It's kind of interesting. I think I'll go without a wish today. I don't have a death wish. We are leaving the Higashiyama district. That was really cool, but man, I've done nothing but eat today. I've had like 4 pork buns, an ice cream hot dog, a big old plate of sushi, and now we're headed to Osaka, the street food capital of Japan.